Morning all, how we doing? Second time lucky. My dog just ran off, so I had to stop it. How we all doing? Little Sunday morning cool down. No running today. Far too much pain yesterday. My quads are burning. I'm walking down every step. I'm walking down the stairs like a goat at the minute. My quads feel like there's someone inside and I'm ripping them apart. Morning, Mr. Belfield. Morning, Mr. Joe Binner. How we doing, sir? We're on a mission. If you see my t-shirt, we're on a mission to save the chubby rhinos, save the chubby unicorns. Yeah. So that's the mission today. If you want to, if you want to donate to the Save the Chubby Unicorns association, you can. That's what we're collecting for today. Okay. But yeah, man, all is good. I'm just winding down, de-stressing. Got a little bit of liquid drum and bass in the ear roll, courtesy of the captain, Mr. Woodsy. Thank you very much for sending that to me, sir, yesterday. Saw that I was listening to some liquid drum and bass, and he's done a little mix for VE Day, and he sent it over to me, man. Morning, Mr. Peck. How we doing? All good. Ice bath? No. Just a little walk and a stretch. We're gonna get halfway, have a little stroll, and then have a stretch off. Morning, Mr. Chris Cownley. Morning, Mr. Kev James. How we doing? Nice of you to join me. So, Sunday cool down. Don't give up, keep going. That's the title. I'm certainly not. Let me tell you, the response I've had to these videos has just kept me doing them, man. It's been amazing. I want to thank everybody that has sent me some amazing messages to pat me on the back, but also some messages for help. I just can't believe that people are asking me for help. And that's pretty special, man. Fucking amazing. And I'm just so glad and so happy that it's affected at least one person. That's what I'm doing it for, just so I can just help. Maybe one person gets it and they figure out that they don't have to be as miserable as this life strangles us into submission. So yeah, just positive vibes, man. Like I said yesterday, try and find a mechanism, a tool that helps you. Morning, how you doing? All right? Yeah, find that tool. Find that thing that helps you through the day. It's all about starting point A, B, C, and figuring out that little middle bit to get you to X, Y, and Z when the shit's down, when the cards are down, man. That's the secret. It's just figuring that out, man. But there's lots of avenues that you can go to that are free. You don't have to ask anyone. You just go and do it on your own. Don't need to talk about it. You can just watch some inspiring people and let it motivate you. But I'm out of breath and I'm only walking. What the fuck? Deary me, it's been a tough 3 days. Chose to go with a hat today. Knows that, especially Georgie Man is on Fringe Watch. Morning to Phil Joseph. Good morning to Stephen Pettit. Blimey, that's a name I ain't seen for a little while. How you doing, sir? So, holding on and not giving up. In the darkest times, that's one of the hardest things to do, man, is hold on, because the dark times are the times that challenge you. And I always say to people when they say to me, you know, oh, but I feel so down, I feel so concreted to my chair, I don't really know what to do, I don't feel like doing anything. I know, that's exactly how it makes you feel, and that's exactly how it makes you feel. But as I always say to people, when you're feeling good, it's easy. It's easy. You can do what you like when you want. You can put all of the good things, the positive things into gear. But it's when it's hard, man. It's when you're feeling down. That's when we do all of our learning. We do all of our learning in the tough times. So it's all about mastering yourself when you feel rubbish, when you feel like there's no answer. That's when the work begins. That's when you have to be at your best. Try and be the strongest you can be. When you're down, man. When you're good, it's easy. So for me, I explain it as everyone's going through the same thing. Everyone has a cross to carry. Everyone has something that they're carrying. Even the richest people in the world, the happiest people in the world, the successful people in the world. Success. We'll get onto that. What we all feel what success is. Even them people have a struggle. And trust me, I have people like that in my life that have everything aesthetically and materialistically. They have everything. But unfortunately, they don't have the mindset to carry them through. So everyone has a cross to carry. We just got to figure out the easiest way to carry it, because you can't get rid of the cross. The cross is with you for life. It's with you forever. And coming to terms with that is a really inspiring and uplifting moment when you realise that it's time to stop fighting against it. Don't fight against it. Don't need to. Don't try and get rid of it. Don't need to. Accept it. Live with it. That's what you need to do, because it don't disappear. Even though on this camera I may feel upbeat and seem upbeat and really positive, but trust me, every day I've done this, I've had a moment in them days where I've had to get past and move forward and move on. Trust me, I'm not bullshitting you. This is coming from the heart, not my ego. So trust me when I say I have to live with what I got. It's never ever going to go away. My darkness, my downness, everything, it's not going to go. It's never going to disappear. It's always going to be with me. But I'm slowly learning, very, very slowly learning how to combat it when it comes along. Have that mechanism, that mental mechanism, that cognitive mechanism, just to get you from A to Z. And it helps. Trust me, it helps. So it's just figuring out, man. It's all about triggers. What triggers you in a good way, in a negative way. Big hello to Kelly Allingham. Big hello to Sammy Lee. Sammy Lee, man. Great to see you on your mountain bike, brother. Absolutely amazing, man. Go get it, bro. Go get it. You've only got to do as far as you want to go. Turn all the rubbish apps off. Leave them all alone. Don't need them. Jog them all on. The only person that needs the confirmation of how well you're doing is you. You can't compare yourself to a frigging app. You can't compare yourself to other people that's on that app, because they're not you. You're you. So compare yourself to you. Get on that bike, go as far as you can go, then go home. Chill out with your lovely new baby and your lovely wife. That's what you need to do, brother. Keep doing it. Big hello to James Payton, Bryony Brown, Phil Joseph. What's going on? Family's all good, Phil. Thank you very much. Hope yours is as well, mate. So yeah, man. But holding on, like the way I hold on these days is I got into what I call and what Graham Hancock calls, amazing guy. If you want to go and research Graham Hancock, go and research him. He has some amazing, inspiring things to say. So yeah, go and research him. It's worth it. But the way I did it is just finding something that lifts me, because what I was saying was, I'm tangenting here, don't mind me, talking about that concreted consciousness. I had a concrete consciousness of competing for 12 years at a very, very high standard in motocross with a group of young men that was amazingly talented guys, and we all had to be on the top of our game and we all wanted to win. Second was first last, okay? And it was all about being as good as Mr. Cole Nunn, because he was the man. He was the man. And nothing else was good enough. And I carried that throughout my life. I carried it all the way through my life, and I still do now. But you just got to come to terms with, you're all right, man. As long as you put your heart and soul into whatever you're doing, that's good enough, man. It's absolutely good enough. Because if you're giving everything you got, your talent will get you where you want to go in whatever you're doing. Whether you're laying bricks, riding BMX bikes, or riding motorbikes, your talent will get you where you want to go. So it's just working, navigating your way out of that concreted consciousness that this life just squashes us into. And talking to people over the last couple of days, Woodsy, man, this mix is awesome. I'm gonna go and follow him or search him. Just go onto SoundCloud and type in The Captain. That's Kaptin. I think that's how he spells it. Go and check him out. He's just put a new drum and bass mix on Mixcloud. Awesome mix. So yeah. Morning. How you doing? All right. More beautiful dogs out today with their walkers. Real positive vibe out here, man. I'm so lucky to live where I live. It's pretty special, man. Really, really special. But I feel like I'm babbling a little bit, but I'm going to carry on. So, a way of holding on is appreciation. Because it kind of makes it easy to hold on, because what you're holding on to ain't as important as you really thought it was. That makes sense. That makes crazy sense. Just hold on and appreciate everything you've got in your life, from the simple things to waking up every morning and being able to put, oh, there we go. This gimbal's hard work, man. There we go. So it's just being appreciative of everything you've got in your life. Simple things like being able to put two legs out of the bed in the morning. You got both legs, you got both arms, you got the air to breathe, you got your friends and your family, you got a lovely house, you got people in the life that love you. Well, sometimes in life you think that people don't love you. Trust me, been there, done that, gone round on that hamster's wheel for a little while. And the realisation, if you do have people in your life that love you, even if you've just got one person outside your extended family in your life that you trust with all your heart and you can confide in, you're a lucky person, because some people don't have any. I'm lucky that I've got at least one handful of special people that have got me through my hard times. I've had their shoulders to lean on, which has been pretty cool, and they're still in my life, and they helped me through hard times when I thought I had no one. And yeah, man, they're my rocks, my brothers and sisters, man. And yeah, man, use people to lean on, because we don't do it enough, especially men. Now, the biggest killer of men from, I think, the age of 30, I think it is, to the age of 50 is suicide. And it comes down to us being men. We have to feel like we have to keep it in and be strong. And I'm too tough for that. I can't talk about that. No, I'm too tough. I'm an hard man, hard-chested, thick-skinned. As soon as you let go of that, man, and start talking to people, life changes. And like I said before, we can all contact each other now on Facebook. We don't even have to have a phone number. So if you ever have a problem, call me up, man. Call me up. Shout and scream at me if you want. I might have a solution for you, I might not. At least you would have got it off your chest. So, important things. Make sure we talk to people, man. Yeah, nice little cool down walk today. Just have a look around me, man. Look at the beauty, look, my little walk, little path that I'm on. How nice is that? Just show you the woods behind me as well. Pretty special, man. Morning, Ben. Morning, Tom. How we doing? Hope you're all good. So yeah, if you want to keep up with the story or follow it, because sometimes these live videos do get lost, and they get lost in the haystack of Facebook. Morning, how you doing? All right? They get lost in the haystack of Facebook. So if you do want to, I'll put the links in the title. Just click the link. All of them on there. This is probably number 7. So yeah, man. What a lovely morning. Stunning morning. Loving it, man. Just a gentle cool down stroll. Probably be going to be doing these every Friday, every Saturday and every Sunday. I'll be trying to do these vlogs. I can't tell you the positive reaction I've had from it. From general managers of multi-million-pound companies to friends that I haven't seen for 25 years. I've been reaching out. Just amazing. So I'm going to keep doing it. Like I said, I really don't care if people have got negative things to say about this. It really, honestly, truly, if you've got something negative to say, please let me know. And I'll reply with help for you. Because you clearly have got some underlying currents yourself. But yeah, it's all good, man. I've had nothing but positivity from it. So, and again, it's not done from an egotistical view, man. This is just me telling my story. Something I've wanted to do for the last 2-3 years. Just generally help people through their shit. Because in them 2 or 3 years, I've spoke to people on the quiet and felt like I've given them something from my darkness and path through it. So yeah, man, we're gonna keep doing it and doing it and doing it well. I'm gonna have a nice long walk today. I'm gonna do a little stretch off session in a little while. We'll put the camera down and we'll have a little chat then. But yeah, like I said, if you want to follow the story, man, the links in the title. Yeah, man. Morning. Yeah, the link's in the title, so come follow the story, man. Come get involved. Hashtag the road to happy. Hashtag 2 shoes, 1 bike. One man's journey back to riding motocross again. And one man's journey fucking out of the darkness into the light. For real. 6 weeks of a realisation of kind of talking to a friend of mine. Well, several friends of mine yesterday, kind of had very similar conversations with all of them. But talking to them about what's made me have this change, because they've seen me go through such darkness. And like, what's the change, you know? What's come about? And for me, it's kind of, my life's gone full circle. Full circle over a 22-year circle. It's gone back round to a place where I've reconnected to a time where I didn't have darkness in my life. I had confidence, I had belief in myself, I had broad shoulders. I didn't let anyone's perspective of me beat me up. And it's taken me back to that time. That's the only kind of explanation I've got for it. It's taken me back to then, and I did feel normal once. Well, normal's the wrong word. Normal's a totally wrong word. But I did feel happier once. That's probably a better word, because what is normal? What is normal? My normal's different to your normal, and your normal's different to your mate's normal. So what is normal? Someone explain it to me. So yeah, I'll be back in a little while. I'm gonna have a little moment to myself, and I'll see you on the other side, man. Beautiful day. Yeah, get up, move, don't stay in the mud, get on that road to happy. Yeah, see you in a little while. Mwah.